Hello! Welcome! It's Fandom Fights. I am Tim. That is Nick. Welcome to the show. We got a match for you. Very excited about. We have Thomas Eans and Tyler Burch, both 1-0 debuting this season, coming back to play for a little shot at something that's going to be sweet. Nick, why don't you explain it to the people?
Sure. Well, basically, I won't explain it all to the people, but the winner of this match will go on to play another person who's been playing very well. We'll save that for the end of the match. But it's in this sort of interesting title picture that Tim and I will explain live in a couple days. So check that out. Should be exciting.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think this is going to be a really interesting match. Eans playing very well in his team's run with Nazario and winning his debut match. Burch also just kind of coming out guns a-blazing in his debut, getting a knockout. So both players clearly know their stuff. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. So let's go talk to them right now in the promos.
It's the promos.
Okay, second match. We had a little bit of bumps in our debut, but we kicked ass in round 2, got a lot of steals that went in our favor, and then played round 3 smart. And that's how we're here. That's why we're 1-0. We're playing Burch. The scouting report on Burch, I've heard nothing but great things about him. This guy is a force to be reckoned with, a contender in the making. But I believe, Eans, your run in teams with Nazario has really prepped you for this long haul. The more difficult questions, the tougher slate coming up ahead, that has battle hardened you a lot. So I think we're going to be in for a really good match tonight, and I think we can pull out the win.
Yeah. I've never met Tyler in person or over the internet. We've never really talked, so it'll be interesting to see firsthand what he can do. I'm excited to play the match. I'm just trying to have fun. That's why I joined Fandom. This is, supposed to be my let's just have fun and play trivia. No crazy studying or worrying about, getting in tournaments and winning tournaments. But here we are, second singles match, and I don't know. I want to have fun. Let's do it.
He's like if you combine Nick Tuig with smooth jazz. So just think about that. Manners maketh man. Let's play.
Hey, Tyler. I'm on the side screen where my hair matches. You're back in Fandom. Really great first match. I'm sad I couldn't be there. And now we're playing Eans. Promos are overrated. I really like Eans. You haven't met him, but I think you'd like him. And you're awesome. Yeah. What do you think?
No, yeah. They were like, oh, hey, you're only get to get the one match, and then they're like, oh no, plot twist, there's a second match. And I was like, but dude, I already forgot all about Fandom. I don't even know what are these movies. So
we're too busy crushing in Warzone to care about these geek movies. Yeah. Come on, guys.
I got 4 questions right in Warzone, so I was already prepared to retire in Fandom, but no, they're like, we're gonna get a second match. So I'm excited to play Eames. I saw his first match. He was really good, so I'm always excited to go against good opponents. And we weren't expecting this, so I'm just here just to have fun and see what happens.
I brought Tyler into Fun DMC for a reason. I'm looking forward to seeing him play. Let's go.
Nick, any thoughts on the promos?
A couple things. One, Tyler Burch, don't let him fool you. He knew he'd coming back eventually. He didn't just stop. He's here to play, I would imagine. And I would like to correct Mr. Scully. I believe Eans is more like Mark Menchaca combined with smooth jazz. And if it goes that way, Mark played for a title this year, even though he wasn't planning on ever doing well in Fandom. So who knows? Could go well for Eans.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's get into round number 1. It's going to work like this. There are going to be 10 questions from 10 random categories in the realm of Fandom Fights. Each question is going to be worth 1 point a piece. If you get all 10 questions correct, you will be issued a bonus question. I might forget 3 repeats challenge. Couldn't think. I'm losing my mind. Any questions from the competitors as we get into the match?
No. I think we're good.
Okay. Let's start us off, Nick.
Your first question comes in the category of DC. Who directed A History of Violence?
Oh, man. I like this movie quite a bit. It's
Why?
full of surprises.
because you like violence in your history.
I mean, history is full of violence, Nick. 5, 4,
I prefer a history of cheeseburgers.
1. Pens down. Me too, as well. Actually, we're gonna start with Eans
David Cronenberg.
and Tyler.
David Cronenberg.
Both correct. All right, your next question is going to be in the category of horror icons. At the end of the original A Nightmare on Elm Street, what do the 4 friends get trapped inside of by Freddy after Nancy thinks she has awoken from her nightmare? Speaking of surprises, like I said in the last question, my wife continues to surprise me all the time. She got done with work and she said, Tim, I think tonight we should watch The Forever Purge.
Oh,
Fucking hell. 5, 4, 3,
good luck.
2, 1. Heads down. She's a wonderful lady. Let's go to Burch.
I believe it was a convertible car.
And Eans.
I just said a car.
We can accept both answers.
That's just how I always remember it, is the convertible top coming up and it's his colors.
Right.
And I was like, oh, yep, they did that.
Your next question comes in the category of Middle Earth. Who kills the Goblin King in An Unexpected Journey?
Who's your favorite king?
One immediately came to mind, though that is not my answer.
No, that's my least favorite king.
Okay.
It goes that king, King George, then
King Candy, but not the Fandom one, the one in Candyland, who's at the end.
2.
It's got like an ice cream cone.
All right, that was a repeat from
Yep.
Eans.
Your repeat. Who in Middle Earth? Who kills the Goblin King in An Unexpected Journey?
Who are some other bad kings?
Did you just name people who are kings, but you couldn't tell me if they were good or bad? You said like King George.
No, I'm saying that like the King Caleb Coho is like down here, and then like King George is like a little bit above.
Why? What about King George puts him there, Tim?
Above Coho or in general?
In that spot in general. Tell me a fact about King George.
It's not my favorite part of Hamilton, but I enjoy the part. But I relate the two together, Coho and Hamilton.
1. Heads down.
That's why. We're gonna go to Eans
I said Bilbo.
and Tyler.
I said Gandalf.
Gandalf is correct.
Okay, cool.
Close.
I was between him and Thorin, and it was really killing me.
All right, your next question is in Worlds of DC. In Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice, what does Lex Luthor do on top of a building that immediately calls Superman to him?
Tyler, if we just get your hands up a little bit.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
Let me just tilt.
Thought you were talking to me.
Your name Tyler, Tim? Or is it
you know that this is Thomas Scully's favorite movie of all time?
He's giving you the
5.
He now hates you more than Matt Navy.
the I like it, but come on.
Pens down. Let's go to Tyler
I throws Lois off of the building.
and Eames.
Pushes Lois Lane to a fall.
We can accept both those answers.
All right, your next question. Come in the category of YA dystopia. Which YA film features the characters Wyrus, Gloss, and Cedar?
Have you had dinner yet tonight?
I had like a late one. It was around like 3. I don't think that counts as dinner.
No, I wouldn't count it. Yeah, we had an early dinner, so
Got it.
I had a mac and cheese.
Wow.
It was very good.
I
5,
had some rice and chicken.
3.
Sort of found it in the fridge.
One.
Ooh,
Hands
nice.
down. Let's go to Eames
Hunger Games Catching Fire.
and Tyler.
Hunger Games Catching Fire.
Both correct. All right, your next question is in Planet of the Apes. Who plays Dodge Landon, a jerk who works at the facility in Rise of the Planet of the Apes? I have something I want to tell you really, really bad, but it has to do with this question, so I am gonna wait until the next one.
You should wait.
And yes, jerk is a technical term.
Yep.
Knock. No. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Burch.
Tom Felton.
And Eans.
Tom Felton.
Both are correct.
Your next question comes in the category of Fandom Oscars. How many Bond films have been nominated for more than one Oscar?
So there's this like golf thing called the Ryder Cup that took place like 30 minutes from where I live all last week, and I had to like drive through it to get to work, and apparently Tom Felton was there, and he like almost died apparently. Like Maggie put
let's see spraying monkeys with a hose and almost got
no, he was golfing. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Spell must have backfired.
1. Pens down. Let's go to Eans
I got 5 on it.
and Burch.
I also guess 5.
The answer is 2.
Oh, wow.
So both incorrect on that one. I believe that is no perfect rounds then, Nick, as we move into the next question in DreamWorks animation. Which DreamWorks film features a fabled utopia that turns out to be a picnic?
New shirt, Tim?
What?
New shirt?
No, I don't wear it as much as Stitch's ass.
That's fair.
Because these colored shirt, like these like gray shirts, really show like the pit stains. Really,
You want to know the funniest part is it's cutting off Mike's face, so he's probably just sitting there like, I'm on a t-shirt.
Thank you. 5, 4,
I've seen the film.
2, 1. Pens down. You know how to make me smile, Nick. Okay, let's go over to Burch
Ants.
and Thomas.
Ants
is correct. What's next?
Your penultimate question will come in the category of the Wizarding World. During Harry's first charms class in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, what object are the students being taught to make float?
I've got to say that Ant's question was one of my favorite questions you've ever written. It is so good.
I mean, it was literally, there's 2 options.
Yeah.
But, thank you. I tried.
I just remember when you tested that on me and Cody went, huh? 5,
Sure, that could happen.
3, 2.
I wrote El Dorado.
Pens down. Let's go to Eans
Feather.
and Burch.
I also said a feather.
Feather is correct. Keeping it close, 8-7, as we get into what I believe is the final question of the round, which comes in the category of scores and soundtracks. Who composed the score for Star Trek III, The Search for Spock? Hey, Nick.
Yes, they found him.
Did they find him?
Yes. Yep. They did it. Really wasn't that hard either. Like, it didn't take that long.
No, it happened pretty quick.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Burch
I think it was Leonard Rosenman.
and Eans.
I said James Horner.
James Horner is correct.
Ooh.
So Eans ties it up 8-8 in a very close game, 8-8 as we get into round number 2. It's the wheel round. Here's how it's going to work. We're going to bring in the wheel from wheeldecide.com. Each player is going to have a chance to spin the wheel. If they like what they spin the first time, they can keep it, or they can choose to spin again, but they must keep whatever they spin the second time. Each question is worth 2 points apiece, unless you want to check to multiple choice. Then it will be worth only 1 point. Stealing is available in round number 2. So check your corners. Eans, you have 2 repeats remaining. Tyler, you have all 3. Any questions as we get into round number 2?
Nope.
Can I take a second to get the dogs to stop barking?
Yes. Insert here. All right, we're going to get into the round. Let's bring in, we are tied. Tyler is the higher ranked player, so we're going to bring in Spence for Tyler and the wheel. The categories on the wheel today are DreamWorks Animation, Wizarding World, Marvel, Disney Live Action, Horror Icons, DC, Mission Impossible, and Scores and Soundtracks. Tyler, like I said, you are the higher ranked player. Would you like to spin first or defer to Mr. Eans?
Second.
Yeah.
Right?
We'll defer.
Yeah.
All right, we will bring in Mr. Tommy Scully, and this will be the spin for Mr. Eans.
No one's commented on the Thomas thing.
As
It's pretty obvious.
It lands on Disney Live Action. Would you like to keep that? Or
Yeah, I think there's lots better stuff on there for us, so I say we take a gamble and spin again.
Okay.
Absolutely.
This is what you are stuck with. And it lands on opponent's choice. So we will bring back in Spence. Do you need the categories again?
I think we're okay. So, Tyler, I know we were between two when we talked. Do you want to go with the plan, or do you want to do the other option?
Uh,
Here's the thing. I think if we give him Disney Live Action now, we have more on the wheel that we'll be good at, so it's less dangerous for us.
yeah, I think we can do that.
All right, Disney Live Action.
Okay. Nick, you want to go ahead and give Mr. Eans his questions in Disney Live Action?
Sure, Tom Scenes, are you prepared for your questions in the category of Disney Live Action?
This was fun while it lasted.
Great. It could still be after this. Who knows? Let's find out. Your first question. Your first question. Jason Schwartzman plays real-life composer Richard Sherman in what film?
Five. Four.
Multiple choice.
All right, your multiple choice options is A, Saving Mr. Banks, B, Muppets Most Wanted, C, Miracle, D, Around the World in 80 Days.
We'll say A.
A is correct for 1 point. Your second question. What country does Team USA play in the finals in D2 The Mighty Ducks?
Oh, man. I'm going to be mad at myself.
Five. Four.
Iceland.
That's correct for 2 points.
Nice pull.
There was a lot of celebrating going on backstage. Your third question. What type of animal is Aquila in the Jungle Book?
I'm sorry, could you repeat just the name?
You did that out.
What type of animal is Aquila in the Jungle Book?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, panther, B, bear, C, monkey, D, wolf?
Wolf.
Wolf is correct for 1 point. Your penultimate question, Mr. Eans. Which YA actor plays the religious man Philip in Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides?
Sam Claflin.
That is correct for 2 points. And your final question. In High School Musical 3 senior year, which California school does Troy Bolton ultimately decide to attend at the end of the movie?
Multiple choice.
All right. Is it A, UCLA, B, Berkeley, C, Stanford, D, University of Southern California?
Repeat the options, please.
Sure. Is it A, UCLA, B, Berkeley, C, Stanford, D, University of Southern California?
Berkeley.
That is correct for the clean sweep, I believe, of Disney live action. And if you
Yeah.
thought they were celebrating on the Mighty Ducks question, just imagine what happened when High School Musical 3 was set backstage.
Yeah,
Great
really
job,
great
Eans.
round for Eans, getting opponent's choice, making his way through Disney live action, getting up to 15 points. Is that what you have, Nick?
That is what I have.
All right, 15-8 as we bring back in Spence and the wheel for Burch's spin. Tyler, this is your first spin. It lands on scores and soundtracks. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
There's better things there, right?
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
let's spin again.
Whoosh.
Okay. This is what you are stuck with. And it lands on
Okay.
scores and soundtracks.
All right. Take your time. Think it through. Use your time.
All right.
Both players getting what they spinned off of on the first spin. So, Tyler, I'll be giving you your questions in the category of scores and soundtracks. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right, your first question. Benjamin Wallfish composed the score for which Worlds of DC film? Five, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Man of Steel, B, Justice League, C, Wonder Woman, D, Shazam.
T Shazam.
That is correct for 1 point. And if you didn't know, my wife loves Benjamin Wallfish. She loves to say it, and she just said it even. She got very excited when I brought it up. Anyway, your next question, Tyler. What song plays as the group is being prepped for prison in a montage of Guardians of the Galaxy? Five, 4.
Repeat.
All right, that's Tyler's first repeat. What song plays as the group is being prepped for prison in a montage of Guardians of the Galaxy?
I'm gonna go multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Spirit in the Sky, B, Hooked on a Feeling, C, Cherry Bomb, D, the Pina Colada Song.
Is it Hooked on a Feeling?
It is Hooked on a Feeling.
Okay.
The
Wow.
song belongs to Peter Quill. All right, Tyler, your third question. Who composed the score for Spectre?
Yeah, I'm gonna need multiple choice on that one.
All right, your options are A, Thomas Newman, B, John Barry, C, David Arnold, D, James Newton Howard.
Is it James Newton Howard?
That is incorrect. Eans chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Thomas Newman, B, John Barry, C, David Arnold, D, James Newton Howard.
C.
C is also incorrect. We were looking for A, Thomas
Oh.
Newman. All right, Tyler, your fourth question. What song do the Muses sing to open 1997's Hercules?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Go the Distance, B, Zero to Hero, C, Amusing, D, The Gospel Truth.
Is it The Gospel Truth?
It is The Gospel Truth. That is
That's
correct.
cool.
1 point. All right, Tyler, your final question in the category of scores and soundtracks. Tom Scott composed the score to which Planet of the Apes film?
Multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, B, Battle for the Planet of the Apes, C, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, or D, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm gonna go with Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
That is incorrect. Eans, chance for a 1-point steal. Your options are A, Rise of the Planet of the Apes, B, Battle for the Planet of the Apes, C, Escape from the Planet of the Apes, or D, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes.
I'm gonna go with Escape. C.
That is also incorrect.
Yeah.
We are looking for D, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes. So, at the end of round number 2, we have Eans in the lead, 15-11.
Correct.
All right, so we're going to move on to round number 3. It's the betting round. Here's how it's going to work. We are going to say a category. The players are then going to have to decide whether they want to bet 0, 1, or 2 on the question. If they get the question right, they gain those points. If they get the question wrong, they lose those points. Tyler, you have 2 repeats remaining. Eans, you also have 2 repeats remaining. Any questions?
No.
Okay, sounds good. Then the first question that you guys can bet points on is going to be scores and soundtracks.
I say we go Airbud here, Eans.
I say we also go Airbud, Tyler. 0, safe.
Well, that negates the code, so.
Oh no, I know your code. Ah.
We good? We're good, right?
Let's get bets, starting with Eans
0. Goose egg.
and Tyler.
0.
Stats only. Here's the question. Name 2 of the 3 Pixar films whose score was composed by someone who has only composed that one Pixar film.
You know, I kind of like this question.
I did too.
And, yeah, and you write a question sometimes, and then everyone bets 0, and it winds up meaning a whole lot of nothing.
Or you write 6 deep cut movies and you spin the Maze Runner and Planet of the Apes twice, you know?
Or you write 8 deep cut movies, and then you only spin 1 movie, and that used to be the round. I would say it's back.
Oh, yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. Mine was more recent, though. 1 thumbs down. Let's go to Burch.
I didn't write anything.
All right, and Eans.
Coco and Soul.
One of those is correct. We would have accepted Brave, Soul,
Brave
or
and
Luca.
Okay.
So no points gained or lost by either player as we move on to the next category, which is what, Nick?
It is the MCU.
Toad it out, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Eans, I'd say Iron Man 2.
Fair.
Good managers?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, let's get bets starting with Tyler
2.
and Eans.
1.
Okay, Nick, what's the question?
Your question is, in Captain America Civil War, what is the name of the invention Tony is showing to the MIT students that is later revealed to be invented by Quentin Beck in Spider-Man Far From Home?
I like both of those movies.
Brave, Soul, and Luca?
I like all of those, too.
All of them.
I haven't seen Brave. I really want
No, I don't. No, wait a minute. I don't like Brave very much at all.
Soul's in there, so
I like Soul and I like Luca, but
I thought there'd be a big reaction.
Is Brave bad?
Pens down.
I like Brave.
I'm not a big fan. Let's go to Eans first.
Barf.
And Tyler.
Barf.
Barf is correct. We also would have accepted binarily augmented retro framing.
Oh, dude, I was gonna put that, but I was like, that seems like a real big gamble to get it wrong.
That's absolutely fair. So Tyler gains 2 points, goes up to 13. Eans gains 1, going up to 16. It is now a 3-point game as we get into the next category that you can bet on. And oh, look at that. It's everyone's favorite. It's Disney live action.
I still say we go Mission Impossible.
So, Tyler, how do you feel about his questions? Seriously, I'm thinking either Torchic or Mudkip.
Oh my god.
So I'll say
Do
really
Torchic, but probably not Mudkip, I wouldn't say.
All right, so we need to do that. Just go Torchic then.
Okay.
Okay. Let's get bets starting with Eans
Goose egg.
and Tyler.
1.
All right. Here's the question. Who plays Grace, the forest ranger who finds Pete in Pete's Dragon? This movie's awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah, big fan of this one.
I mean, it's good, but like awesome.
I mean, compared to another movie that came out the same exact year in Disney live action, I take this one every time. Am I allowed to say? Can I say? It's not
No.
gonna give it away.
Might give something away.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. It came out the same year as Alice Through the Looking Glass. Let's get these answers, starting with Eans, who bet 0.
Bryce Dallas Howard.
And Tyler.
Jessica Chastain.
Bryce Dallas Howard
Wrong
is
redhead.
correct. Nick often.
We had the answer as Jessica Chastain, and then I tested, and Tim was like, Bryce Dallas Howard. I was like, oh, crap, yep.
So Tim did this to me.
It's the one that can't act.
Yikes.
That's how you know the difference.
All right. So we're going to move on. We got 2 questions left. Eans leads by 4 as we get into the next category, which is what, Nick?
Fandom quotes.
So, are we not docking Ean's points for that? No.
I really thought Tim was talking about
Get
taking
points
over
for that. I should get more points.
Tyler's no bullshit. We need to bet 2 and hit stay in the game. So
Yeah.
Just go Mission Impossible 3.
And it's quotes.
Yeah, just go Mission Impossible 3.
if you bet 1, it's funny though, Thomas.
All right. Let's get bets starting with Tyler
2.
and Eans. All
0.
right. Here's the situation. If Tyler hits this question, we will move on to the final question of the match. If he misses, the game will go to Eans. Nick, what's the question?
Your question in Fandom quotes. Which Star Wars character said the quote, "Everything you've heard about me is true"? So, do you think Spence really knows all these questions, or do you think just anytime we ask a question, they'll be backstage being like, "Oh, I know this"?
Probably the latter.
Sorry, Spence.
You just keep lining them up, and we just keep knocking them out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's get answers, starting with Mr. Eans, who bet 0.
Darth Vader.
And Tyler.
Lando Calrissian.
Lando Calrissian is correct. We move on to the final question, a 2-point game. What a match. The final question is going to be in the category of YA dystopia.
Fuck me. All right. Tyler bet 2. Hopefully Eans misses this.
How confident are you feeling on YA? Because if you're not confident,
2 repeats, I'll be good. I should be good.
so do you think you can hit a question in YA and win this match?
Yeah.
All right, then same bet. Go 2.
Screw it. Might as well.
All right. Cody Newberry would be proud. Let's get bets, starting with Burch
2.
and Eans.
2.
All right, here it is. It all comes down to this question. Nick. Oh, okay. You looked like you were about to say something.
No.
All right, here it comes. Here's the question, guys. Why Dystopia? Here it is. Which faction's sim is the first one that Triss passes when trying to open the box in Insurgent?
Yeah, I was just taking a deep breath.
Yeah, I don't even want to say much.
You just said something right there.
I know.
Now you're still talking, Tim. What do you shut up?
Did you know that a lion is a zoo animal?
I watched. Oh wait, yeah, no, I knew that.
I mean, shit. 5, 4,
Repeat.
3. All right, that's going to be Eans's second repeat. Which faction's sim is the first one that Triss passes when trying to open the box in Insurgent? I mean, what?
I
don't know what you're talking about. Good. This has been a great match. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands down. Let us start with Mr. Burch.
I think it was Dauntless.
And Eans.
It's an erudite.
And your winner, Tyler Burch. The answer was Dauntless in a very interesting final question there, Nick. What a match. Final score 16-14. What'd you think?
That was literally nuts. Burch was leading all of round one. Eans ties it up at the end. Eans spins opponent's choice, gets a category he doesn't like, thinks he's out of it, winds up with a pretty significant lead out of round two. And then Burch just played round three the way he needed to. And all in all, those are the ingredients you put in for a great match there.
Absolutely. Nick, I'm going to have you take over post-match interview duty, starting with Mr. Eans.
Mr. Eans, the Thomases, if you will. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem to have surprised yourself. You went 8 for 10 in round one, did good in a category you clearly didn't want, and wound up with a final score that is certainly nothing to be ashamed of. Tyler just happened to bet in the right place to come back. How you feeling?
I feel good. That last question, I probably should have used that repeat. I think I have one repeat left, but I mean, it came down to it was either what I put or Dauntless, and just went for it. I had fun with the match. Like you said, going 7 out of 10 on an opponent's choice does feel really good. I'm not gonna lie.
In a category that only 3 people like too. So, Scully, how do you feel about your player's performance and your manager?
I mean, this is a big improvement from the round one game he had last time. And then this time he got a category, like you said, only 3 people like, and he played it smart. He went multiple choice, made the best calculated guess, and he went 7 out of 10. That's great. I just think we need to just do a little bit of a better job engaging what categories we're best in so that we can bet more intelligently in the future. I probably should have told you to bet 2 in MCU. That's on me. But we got to make sure we use all the repeats, have the best answer in our heads in the last question, be as confident as we can going forward. But I'm really proud of the way he played. He kicked ass. Burch had a phenomenal comeback. Dude's going to be a star in this league in the future. I can't wait to see what he does next, and I can't wait to see what Eans does next.
I agree. I agree 100%. Great job today. Congratulations on how well you played. Tim, I got it. Don't worry.
Okay. Sounds good.
Oh, okay. You seemed a little busy. We'll bring in our winner today. Mr. Tyler Burch. Tyler Burch, don't call it a comeback. But
been here for months.
Great match. Some people would say, some out there, not me, but I'm just speaking for others. After round 2, things looked a little bleak. Clearly you got a category, wasn't your favorite. Happens to us all. And then round 3 started out with that same category. And I believe the last question in round 1 was also that same category. So you had a 7-question stretch of a category that you don't see.
That is accurate. Yeah.
Yeah.
All that being said, you played smart. You hit where you needed to, especially a risky one like Fandom Quotes. And you came back and won the match. How you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. Round 2, scores and soundtracks is always iffy. So the first couple I went to multiple choice. I should have gone for it because I knew what they were. But, with scores and soundtracks, I'm like, I'm not so good with it, so I should probably play it safe. So that almost sunk me. But no, I feel really good. I'm shaking a little bit because it was such an intense match. But Eans was a great competitor. It was definitely to the limit. I mean, even with opponents, he still did really well. So I was really excited to win this match. Yeah, I'm feeling really good right now.
Great. Spence, talketh the shit.
I said it in the first Whopping Willows match. Tyler's one of the most promising players I've seen in a while. And I put my full support behind him and said, I want to help you become the best player you can be, and look what happens. We had a not great round 2, but we know what to prep next time, because this motherfucker makes me so proud when I see him play every time, and he wins. And when his wins are just incredible. I'm so happy how he played today. Eans is one of the coolest people in this community. I love him to pieces, but Tyler's the real fucking deal.
Great. Awesome. Couldn't have said it better. But no one asked what's next, but usually I do this when someone says, I wonder what's next for us. What's next? If you thought the Thomas situation was confusing, get ready for just a shitstorm, because you are going on to play one Mr. Tyler Butler in a little picture we have sort of set up. We won't announce it now. We'll announce it soon. Stay tuned for that. But that is your next match, singles match. Tyler Butler, how you feeling?
Feeling good. I mean, we went against him with License to Chill, and you know how that went. So definitely looking forward to playing him again, especially one-on-one. I mean, I think we should stake our names on it. Whoever wins gets to be Tyler, and the other person has to be their last name. But I'm excited. He's a really great player, and I love playing great players and getting to push to my limit like I was today. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I'll save Cody the promo now. One DMC has never beaten Tyler Butler, at least not to my knowledge. And you know what? Let's make that change. Tyler's beaten me twice. He won't beat him a second time. It's time for his reign to be over. Let's just take him out all we can.
Are we counting teams?
I'm counting teams because I lost to him twice.
Didn't we beat him on License to Chill versus Dummies?
Fuck yeah, we beat him once. Let's go.
All right.
Tim, thoughts on the match?
Spence gives me a headache.
But how about Tyler? How about Tyler kid?
Very nice person, but man alive. But yeah, no, this was a great match. This really was a really, really good one. From, the unlucky categories in round 2 to Tyler's comeback in round 3 there. Eans and him are both playing really, really well. This was a great match. So I was happy to be here for it. So thank you to everybody, Spence, Burch, Scully, and Eans. Thank you, Nick, for being here with me on this one. It was a lot of fun. We'll see you guys real soon with more matches. Until then, bye-bye.
We are so glad you came. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye now. Bye. Bye-bye. Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay. Are they all gone? Is everybody gone? Huh? Good.